Happy Monday. It's time for some book talks. I want to talk about this book, Fangirl, by Rowell. If you haven't read her before, she's great. She's a great way of telling stories. She writes in so many different genres. This one is actually contemporary fiction. It is about twin sisters who go to college. And specifically, one of the sisters, Kath, has a hard time separating. Her sister, Rin, wants to go and have her own life and do her own thing. And Kath's kind of like, wait. And what they really bonded over in their teenage years was being fangirls of a character named Simon Snow. Think Harry Potter. So Simon Snow lives in this faraway boarding school where magic happens, and he's an orphan, and there's all of this crazy stuff. And in this book, the sisters write fan fiction. You ever read fan fiction? It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of Harry Potter fan fiction out there if you want to look for it. But these girls write fan fiction about an imaginary book about Simon Snow. It's really good. It's a great read. 2 years later, Rowell writes the Simon Snow book. So this is actually the book about Simon Snow that the girls in this book, which was written 2 years sooner, write fan fiction for. So you'll notice that this book is fantasy because it's magic. Simon Snow lives at a boarding school where he does magic. It's a pretty cool concept, actually. I think it's really clever how she can embrace a character from one book who is fictional, a fictional character in a fictional book, and write another fictional book about the fictional character from another fictional book. You know where I'm going with that. It's super cool. So if you like that, if you want to revisit a little Harry Potter-esque in your life, I recommend you might even read them, this one first and this one second. But at any rate, if you're looking for some good contemporary or some good fantasy, these are great books. I also read Life at the Speed of Us this week, and it is a science fiction. Because literally, the math and the science of the space-time continuum is questioned. And so this girl travels amongst dimensions. That's what she does. It's not so much that she's time traveling. It's not so much that she's slipping in and out of her own universe. It is that on her own planet, in her own place, time is fluid if she finds the right trigger. And of course, she meets a boy. I mean, do we have a book in this library where you don't meet someone? Probably not. But it's really, really good, and it begs the question, what if? A lot. So this girl has had a sort of traumatic experience recently, and she struggles with dyslexia, and that makes school hard. Comes to find out she's kind of a math genius, and she figures out some stuff that helps her move at the speed of them. Highly recommend. I really, really enjoyed this book. The ending is what I would like to call ambiguous. So you get to draw your own conclusions about what happens, but it was still a really good read. These books are all in if you want to come check them out. So hope I see you soon. Bye.